Lewis looked like he had herpes. Alex had a Hitler haircut.
Oh, that's right.
I gave you that haircut before we went away.
I trusted Lewis with my hair and he made me look like Hitler. Hello and welcome to another episode of Rants and Raves with Teabaggins. I will be your host today, along with my two best friends, Tristan and Lewis. How's it going, guys?
Not bad, and you?
Day.
Hey. Did Tristan say hey or gay?
Bit of both.
Hair or gay?
Hey, or gay?
Which one?
Or was it a gay hey?
Hey.
Anyways, this is our third
Hey, sister.
episode. It's been too long. It's been
a
too
while.
long.
Been a while.
It's been a while, but please stick around as we've got something to announce at the end of this episode. So yeah, just stick around. So Lewis, where have you been for the past week or
I
so?
have been in the land of Baba Boy and Hawkey from our TB community on Discord over in Austria. Brilliant weekend. Went snowboarding, broke a rib, came back with COVID. Not bad. Got really drunk.
Broken rib and COVID. Broken rib and
man.
COVID.
Broken rib and COVID. So, yeah, no, it's a really good holiday.
Fair
And
enough.
we took 2 days to drive there. Stopped off in Venice in Italy. Fantastic place. Very nice.
Sounds
And then carried on. Really good.
From
How
what I
long
was
was
seeing,
the drive?
yeah, the drive.
What was that?
2 days, man. 2-day drive.
2 day
Really
drive.
Yeah, so we set off at 6 o'clock Thursday afternoon. I drove till 6 in the morning, and then my dad drove the rest of the next day to Venice, and then from Venice we drove to Austria.
Oh,
It was a long old drive, but so worth
Could
it.
not drive that
Worth
much.
it. The drive back was horrible with a broken rib.
I can imagine.
Just in a bumpy car. And the roads over in Italy, or there's this one road, it's the A7 if I remember correctly, Western Italy as you come in from France. It is so bad. It's terrible. Wow. There's potholes the size of a fucking small car everywhere. And it's this mountain pass motorway. So it's 2 lanes wide, everyone's doing 130, and you've literally got... It's like Mario Kart course. It is a Mario Kart course. You've got corkscrews and sharp bends and fucking people hammering it everywhere. It's such a bad road, and it's all rough as well. It's so bad.
So
But
there's you with this
Sounds
van.
fun.
And there's me in this van just like... boop, boop, boop.
Oh shit, you went in the van.
Yeah, we took the van, man.
Oh my god.
So there's 3 of us went. We met 3 other people there. But just between us 3 in the van, we had like 20 snowboards and skis. Because my dad was just like, I don't know what I want to take, so I'm just taking everything. So that was fun. Doing different
The
things.
snowboard, the skis, the barbecue.
Barbecue,
the wife, the pool.
the porta potty,
The jacuzzi, the hot tub.
jacuzzi. That little guy Pedro that lives in the back, but
The gardener.
the gardener.
You laugh, but remember when we brought a tartiflette machine to...
To Spain. To Spain. Ooh.
Yeah, we'll get to that in a bit. So
Yeah, man.
we thought it would be a good idea to maybe introduce ourselves a little bit more about like what we got up to in our younger times.
For those who don't know, we all 3 of us grew up in the south of France.
Yeah.
Good old Pamier.
Yeah, it's like in the middle of nowhere in the southerns of France.
Southerners of France.
Southerns of France. How long we've known each other for what?
14 years. I've been in
15?
France 14, 15 years now.
And what we've known you pretty much since you arrived, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, you're that odd one out, Lewis, that we had to... Tristan and I were in France for the... Well, Tristan's old school. He was in France since the age of
5.
5.
I've been
And
here
he's still over there. Over
5
here.
years now. Yeah.
Wow, you old
obvious.
fool.
Yeah, I was there when I was 7, but I left at 18, so I only did 11 years over there.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Feels like so long ago now. It's been a while, man.
Yeah, it's been a while, so
Yes.
let's get straight into it. And what we did some we done some
We did
questionable
some
things.
weird stuff.
I mean, it's so I don't know.
From starting off, just all those wicked parties that we used to have in summer. Those first few summers that we started to properly know each other. To having a band. We had a band together. It was pretty good. That was alright.
Didn't
To our
last long
friends
enough.
and parents.
The band was later on though. It was like at the end of it all.
At the end of you being over here, yeah.
Yeah, but what I mean, guys, when you grew up in France, literally, what was the hardest thing that you experienced? I think Lewis, of all, you must have.
Oh, language, because I got here a lot later than you two. I got here at 14 years old.
Were you that old?
Yeah, and then it was just the language. Those first couple of years were so hard trying to learn French.
Well, that does explain a lot.
I actually remember, learning French when I was 5. And I remember getting bullied at school because we didn't know how to speak French.
Yeah, I got bullied as well.
Yeah.
You got bullied at the age of 5?
Yeah,
Who would bully him at the age of 5, though? Who would bully him nowadays?
I still get bullied. You guys still bully me.
That's true, unfortunately. But I must have had a quite different experience. Yes, I'd say when I was 7, I was the outcast. I was like l'anglais. And especially when you're blonde, it's like, oh. Man.
I used to get called, everyone used to call me roast beef all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, what age did you get here? Sorry?
7.
Me?
7.
Oh. Yeah, 7. So
you've always done
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, right?
Yeah, I didn't.
See, this is why you've had a different experience, because you went to a private school.
I did. I went to that school.
Yeah, Lewis went there too.
Yeah, I was there.
Well, yeah. So you had so many English in that school.
Yep. Not when the only English person when Lewis had it easy, all right? Lewis had it really easy. When I first came, I only had one English person in my school, and that was George Lennox. Yeah, the only one guy.
And he was the guy that I put in hospital.
In my school.
Yeah,
George Lennox I put in hospital because he started bullying me, and then I bullied him.
Well, we'll cut that out.
Oh well. Anyway, yeah, carry on.
Yeah, I just saying, like, I've never had an English person in my school. Never.
Really?
Apart from like my brothers, that's it.
I was about to say you
as the brothers, you were probably the only English people in that school.
Yeah, it was known as the English.
Wow. The English.
But I remember it so well. I guess nowadays it's not as bad because there's a lot more English people. But back then,
I know a lot of English people that have got their children in Notre Dame nowadays. Loads of my.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've got I news.
Well, you can't see, but I've got a ladybird on my mic.
Why is it with you and Ladybird?
I don't know.
I
don't know. I honestly, you'll see it later, but yeah. But yeah, we got up to. I mean, we had the luxury of having the lovely weather and the culture and the food and
Southern France is
hour
great
away
because
from
you're
the
like
mountains.
Yeah, I was about to say an hour from the mountains, an hour from the beach.
Well, where we were,
not some pebbly beach, we're like proper Mediterranean beach. Good weather, good food,
good times, good parties.
Yeah, downside was the French, really.
That's true.
True.
Sorry, but Tristan, do you remember that one time when we decided to walk all the way to Narbonne?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't there for this, so this is a shame.
We passed by. We came to your house.
You passed by to my house, opened the front door because of the key that was outside.
Yeah. So yeah, we decided.
I
can't remember how this started, but pretty much, I was at your house, Alex. How old were we?
16.
16.
Definitely under 18, 100%.
And it was like summer holidays, really hot. It was like we want to go to the beach. We don't want to go to the beach. We don't want to train there. We want to walk.
We don't want to spend money.
Yeah, that's money.
It's an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, literally, it's an hour and a half drive.
It's supposed to be an hour and a half drive, but it took us day and a half, 2 days.
2 days, mate.
To get there.
2 days.
Because it was funny. So yeah, what happened? So we left your house, decided to had 2 tents. 2 tents on us.
Not even the practical tents. Let's be honest.
No, like
silly, horrible little ones.
The chuck ones. Ones so like you can't actually pack it properly. So it looks like you have a shell on your back.
Yeah,
it's like a tortoise. So we start walking down. Like after about 3 hours, we decide this is a bad idea. We're gonna start hitchhiking, and so just getting some really dodgy cars and everything. Alex always thinks that someone's stealing his phone every time he gets out of the car.
And double checking all of his pockets.
Yeah, it's like, oh no. I swear, that guy had the same phone as me. He took my phone.
We had some questionable rides. Do you remember? Well, the first ride was all right. It was my old headmaster.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was Mr. Gropo.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah.
I remember. It was brilliant.
What are you up to now, Alex? I'm walking to Narbonne. Okay.
Yeah,
Great
well,
life choices.
come in the car. And to be fair, he drove us for a good 20 minutes, and that's a long way. And then I think we
20
walked.
minutes.
Then we walked to Lewis's from.
Got to Lewis's house, had a lollipop, then tried to convince him to come out.
Try and convince Lewis, but
didn't happen. Then started walking towards the beach. Towards the beach. Yeah.
And it looks like you're on the beach
car,
at the minute.
Got in a second car. Yeah, I made it finally.
but remember before we were getting
left.
close to the motorway. Do you remember that dude with the van?
Oh yeah.
And you get stuffed in at the back of the van.
So yeah, it was on this roundabout. It was this near Carcassonne. If people know a little bit of southern France, like an amazing castle in the south of France city. And this van stops and it's like, yeah, well, I'll give you a ride. Chucks us in the back. No windows.
No idea where you're going.
No idea where we're going. Just one guy in his van and then there's us two in the back. And
he did brake.
Stops.
He stopped, yeah.
He stops at one point and he's like, okay, I just got to stop here. I just got to get some shopping. Yeah. And he left us for, a good 15 minutes in the back of the car.
In the heat.
And he just, in the heat. And he just goes to get a couple of minutes of shopping. Comes back to make sure we're still there. He's like, all right, okay, we're going to go now. And he's like, I've got to go pick up, was this his wife or his girlfriend or something who broke down the top of a mountain somewhere?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You're zigzagging all the way there then.
Zigzagging all the way up the mountain, get to the top of this mountain, kept coming to a crossroad in the middle of the mountains. And he's like, right, I got to turn left here to go get my girlfriend. You want to continue straight down this road. So we had no idea where we were.
So you head towards the beach and end up in the mountains.
Yeah. Huge,
Brilliant.
Completely out of the way. And he just dumped us.
He dumped us there, and then we're like, well, it's like 6 o'clock in the evening, or it was probably going to get dark in about a few hours.
7 or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, Tristan, we need to get down. We need to get down, and we need to find a field to camp in.
Yes, we did. Like there was another village, like a very small French village, maybe another 20 minutes walk down the road. Camped like one field away from that. Thought we got attacked by dogs during the night.
Did we? The dogs?
Do you not remember? Like we were talking to each other from one tent to another. Like, do you hear that? There's sounds outside because we were cooking, weren't we? We had like beans and stuff, and so they were like.
Did we do that? Oh no! To be fair, it doesn't. We would have done that.
Yeah. With like cans, you know. And so we had the dogs like licking up the rests and stuff, and
yeah,
nice
wolves in the forest.
just a small chihuahua in a field.
I tell you what, that's the beauty of France. You can literally grab anyone's field and just camp in there, as long as you're respectable. Within reason.
It's not stupid. You're not like you don't wake up at 10 o'clock in the morning and it's a field that's been. And you get run over by a tractor or something, you know. You got to know what you're doing.
That's a beauty. We woke up the next morning. It was such a lovely day.
But we had no water.
We had no water.
Had no more water, no food. It was
and this is the time when we actually didn't have like Google Maps or anything. Or
no, we had an actual map.
We actually had an actual map. No kidding. We had an actual map, and we had to mark where we were going next, and we knew which town was next.
And no idea where you were when the man dropped you off.
No.
Well, we knew roughly where we were because of the area.
But it's like there's a straight line from where we came from towards the beach.
Yeah, it was going downhill. It was downhill, obviously.
Yeah,
it was because we were in the Collier, the whatever they're called.
Kind of, yeah. But then we found out where we were on the map, and he took us right down south into the mountains, like south of Carcassonne.
Oh yeah, of course. We're off.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So that was fun. So that next morning, start walking a bit again and walk a couple of hours again, and suddenly get picked up by a lady who works in Narbonne. So she took us the rest of the way. Like
I was going to say, she went, I'm going to Narbonne, but I'm not taking you all the way though.
She took us to the door of Narbonne as well.
Yeah, it's like a gateway.
Yeah,
and we had a coffee outside the gateway of Narbonne. It's like,
brilliant.
We made it.
And then suddenly walked through Narbonne and realised how big Narbonne was. Like, oh god.
Because then we realised, we're not at the beach. We still need to get more like a.
You still got quite a walk to go.
Yeah, so I
think we took a bus.
We did take a bus.
Wow.
We spent €2 on a bus. I mean, broke a bit.
Yeah, we could do that. And bought some water.
And as soon as we got on the beach, it was
only
like
wanted some water
and coffee.
and coffee. Yeah.
But we got to the beach and realised that all the campings were full, so we couldn't camp anywhere. It's the only place we could camp that same night because it was already in mid-afternoon.
Well, we spent the day on the beach as you would.
Yeah. And then suddenly we decided to sleep on the beach. We didn't sleep on this is for anyone out there. Never sleep or camp on an actual beach. Like on the flat surface of a beach, because in the mornings you have these machines that go over and flatten the beach, make sure it's all nice. And the amount of people who have accidents, like get run over in the mornings because these people who are cleaning up the beaches don't see the people sleeping there.
Yeah,
it's true.
What, is it like this machine you just can't see?
It's like it's a tractor.
It's like a massive tractor. They're just going over the beach, doing their own thing, and suddenly,
he doesn't think, there's a tent. Let's go around it. It just goes over the top of it.
You're in my way. Move, bitch.
Get out the way.
But so yeah, we decided to sleep on. It was like this dune, a slight dune between two beaches of a bit of greenery, a few bushes. So we decided to sleep there, which again was questionable.
I was about to say, because you wasn't alone, was you?
Yeah. There
this...
was a party going on in the village right next to us, so we went down to went to the party for a bit. It was like a village fete.
You mean a beach village, right?
Yeah. So a resort, if you rather. It's more like it's still a village. You get people who stay there, but it's more like holiday homes.
I remember
shops.
now. I remember.
Yeah,
I remember. It was like a proper summer. It's the summer fest. It's a summer
festival, summer village festival. You know. So like music going on and everything. So that was fun. Went to go back to our place to sleep, and
tent was still there.
But as soon as we tried to go to sleep or something, we'll sleep with the tent entrance open because it was so hot, and we would like see this guy in one of the bushes.
It wasn't. It was a red little blinking light
from
the camera.
From his camera.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And he was taking pictures of us in our tents.
In the dark, mate. It's pitch black, and go on then. Sorry.
No, it's just like you could see this. Yeah, the flashing. It's like, oi, get out of it!
The thing, he would not move.
Until you have to chase him off.
We chased him.
They still can't see me.
But he came back.
Move.
And he was hiding behind a bush. I mean, we could see him, but he kept like coming up and taking a picture and then coming back down again. But there was also another couple with us. Remember that, Tristan? There was a couple behind us. We weren't alone on the dune. There was another couple.
Was he filming them? He was just in the way.
No, he was definitely taking pictures of us because.
How strange.
And do you remember what happened? So one thing: do not sleep on the beach because you're going to get murdered by a tractor in the morning. Another thing:
tractor.
It's fucking freezing when you sleep on the beach. I underestimated that completely. So. But do you remember the next day, Tristan, when we went back into to the Narbonne resort to go back to the city centre? Do you remember that random guy who just came up to us?
No.
So there was that random dude who just, as we're waiting for the bus or whatnot, he comes up and asks how we're doing and he starts to ask us questions and where we're going. And I swear to God, that is the same guy who took pictures of us.
How strange.
Because why
photos of you? I've got photos and videos of you.
Why would one random dude start talking to us specifically?
How strange.
I know we're wearing backpacks and we look really tired and effed, but
out of place. So.
But no, that was a really crazy.
That's a really strange thing, that bloke.
It's a strange thing because you can never ask him or like, what were you doing? Like,
what were you doing?
We'll never know. We'll never know.
Very strange. Very strange.
But guess
how sleeping out there somewhere. Some kind of dodgy website.
2 guys in 110, just laying there. Fuck off! Leave us alone.
Yeah, I remember him running away.
Yeah, we literally had to chase him off the beach.
Yeah, because he wasn't leaving us alone. He was being an absolute pest.
Just being an absolute. Okay. Yeah,
you just wouldn't let us fuck. Yeah. Trying to get some privacy.
We're experimenting here.
Experimenting. So how did you two get home after that then?
What happened? So we went back into town and decided, fuck that, we're getting a train back.
Yeah, train back. Okay.
We were like, how much is it? 25 euros.
Back at home.
Yeah.
I was like, for 25 euros, I just want to go.
2 days to get there, half an hour to get home.
Yeah, that was That is pretty much accurate.
Memories.
But in France, when you're a youngling, you either hitchhike or you take a train or rely on public. But hitchhiking is the best way because no one.
Hitchhiking's the best. There's no buses. There's hardly any buses over here.
Yeah.
But
and it's free. And relatively safe. It's not too dangerous. I mean, Tristan and I have done a lot of hitchhiking in the past. And
I've done a lot of hitchhiking, but towards the other side, towards Saint-Jérôme from Foire.
Yeah, everyone does it. Everyone does it. It's to be expected, to be honest.
Yeah.
I got in a car once. They opened the or wound down the window, spoke to me in French, just asked me whereabouts I'm going and that. Told them where I'm going, jumped in the back, then them two started speaking English to each other. So I went, "Oh, you two are English," and both of them went, "What?" So just carry on like this then.
Oh, you were lucky then.
Yeah, man. Two Australian guys, if I remember correctly.
Oh,
pretty good. He turned around with a box and went, "Want some nuts?" That's I'm alright, thank you.
Want some nuts?
Just really weird, just a Tupperware box full of like Brazil nuts or something. I went, "Want some nuts?" I'm just like, "No, I'm alright, thank you."
Should have taken them. I would have taken them, but I'm fat.
I know you would have taken nuts from two guys in a car.
Yeah. But Lewis, do you remember our first gig?
God, don't. That pink wig that I used to wear.
I was so excited for this gig.
It was
Cutting Rope was fresh. I don't want to say thresh with a TH, but it was fresh.
Fresh. Oh, fresh, not fresh. Okay. It was thresh.
And I think did we have 4 songs or 6 songs?
Six songs.
Six songs.
6. We had enough for a half an hour gig or something.
Thanks to family and school friends. That's the only way we got people in.
Yeah, well,
but that bar, I'd never seen so many people.
No, that was weird. Yeah.
We went to our. How did we find this bar, actually? Did I find it?
I think it was just when we used to go to school next door. We used to just walk around and just sort of some pubs.
Also, it was pretty much the only bar in
Pamiers.
So much, yeah.
Now you guys, for whoever's listening, you got to imagine the most Frenchest Irish bar, because it's not even a pub at this point.
It was an Irish pub in the south of France owned by a Russian guy.
Yeah. And it didn't have Guinness. Or anything.
No. What did they
but
have?
we
said
we said to the guy, because we went to Yona and said, "Look, we're English people. We're gonna play. Can we play a gig on this? On I think it was Friday night or Saturday. I think it was
something
Friday
like
night.
that.
And we said, we'll bring people. We'll drink your bar and happy days. Yeah. And in fairness, we had no idea what to expect.
Oh, hell no. Nor did he.
No one had an idea. No one had a clue. But
everyone just sort of turned up just like, even else.
But I remember coming down before the gig, and I managed to put... So to give you some perspective, I live about 10-minute drive from the town itself, but I live on a hill. So it's a 10-minute drive and about 45-minute to an hour walk, depending how drunk you are. Back home.
Oh, it was about 3 hours one time.
And
it's up a hill. So I'm thinking, what would we want when it's like midnight or 1 or 2, 3 in the morning as we're walking up the hill? I'm like, beer.
So, fuel.
Because it's France, you can do what you want. I was putting in the ditches on the side
as
of the road.
As your mother was driving you down.
As we're driving down.
Like, stop!
I was like,
put
stop!
Beer down. Drive.
Beer! And I'm putting the beer down every kilometre or so. I was putting down a beer for us to pick up when we walked back, because I knew we'll walk back because we were crazy. So that was that part. But then the gig itself, I was nervous, super nervous.
Oh, all of us were nervous. It was our first gig.
All super nervous, not expecting. I think we made flyers, we put it around in town. So, and we put it on Facebook, or God knows what. And obviously all our parents and family were going to come and support us.
Yeah.
So we had that, and what we forgot is that English drink a lot when they're out. So we must have done something right, because at the end of the gig, after playing it, we managed to get a random the local drunk to play spoons with Tristan.
The spoon guy with the hat. Yes!
Buffalo Bill.
Buffalo Bill.
My English teacher.
Cowboy.
My
Our
English
English
teacher.
Pujol. Yep.
He's also drunken. And I'm guessing there was another one, but also all of our parents and family and our friends and stuff were drinking the bar dry. And at the end of it, we got paid €100.
Yeah, it wasn't bad, was it?
So it was all right as a gig goes. We were feeling great, weren't we?
After that, it was brilliant. It was just going from the nervous to what we ended up with. It was good. It was good.
I still think it was probably one of our best gigs.
It was the funnest gig to play. 100%.
The funnest one.
Because we felt, this is all new, you know.
It was so packed out. Okay, the bar wasn't massive, but it wasn't small, but we packed the place out.
Oh, we did a good job for them.
Yeah. I think it was surprised when everyone turned up, and even the bloke was just like, "What?"
I don't think it. Putting in perspective, I think we broke a lot of laws. Like I don't think they got a license to play live music.
No, they definitely didn't. Because they had to stop it, didn't they?
Oh, is that what they did at the end?
Yeah, they had to stop it because everyone was complaining. Yeah, there was a reason why we couldn't do music there anymore because all the neighbours were complaining. The police were involved.
I don't remember any of this. Was I too drunk by that point?
I think that's when the other bands were trying to turn up in there.
Oh yeah, the other bands from the MJC.
Yeah, Jack of Diamonds.
No, not Playmobil.
No, Jack and Diamonds. I think were trying to play in there.
Yeah,
but we started that trend.
We started that bar. Unfortunately, it's shut down now. Unfortunately.
Well, it wasn't
funny, really, because you would expect it's something that bands around there would do. You would expect. Like, I don't know. In England, it's just like.
In England, it's a normal thing, but I don't think over here in France, you don't see many bars with live music in, though. No. Not as many as the UK, at least.
Unless you go to Paris, then it's a different story.
Paris is a different story.
If you go, even Toulouse has a lot of like musical bars and stuff.
But any little village in the UK that has a pub, there's always going to be live music there. Little villages over here, you don't get that.
Like open mics and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah,
Rob's
exactly.
going to do open mics in some random pubs.
Yeah. That's cool. Right, especially with Rob's music and that. I bet people love it when he comes on.
Yeah, he's done well.
I don't hear if there's. I don't know when his next gig is, but I'm guessing now with COVID restrictions completely loosening up, it should be soon.
Should all be good then, wouldn't it?
He's doing band practice again. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
practice.
He's actually got a band this time.
Oh, okay.
He's not just solo. So.
Is he going to call it Robert Anslow and
Lil Rob,
the Wombats or whatever?
Yeah, because he's got a bit of he's got a bit of an exposure online presence.
He's got a bit of a name for him already.
But he's doing well. He's getting there.
Another episode where we plug in Rob Anslow, seriously.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh wait, did we plug him?
Rob, we want some money.
No, we didn't.
Did he pay us yet?
No,
has he paid us yet?
He hasn't paid us. I'm still waiting for the check.
Scrub that out then.
Oh God.
All right, let's cut this all out. Screw you, Rob.
So, on the basis of our band, we haven't spoken about it, or at least, obviously, us three know, but no one else knows. What instruments do we each play?
Is it obvious?
Is it obvious?
I mean, is it obvious?
Is it obvious? the big guy with a beard that just likes to whack things.
Yeah.
So you're what? You're the bassist?
No, that was one with a really hairy chest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lewis, the drummer. Well, that was
Alex. Yeah. Alex, the
I didn't even. I couldn't play it.
guitarist.
I just triangle for me.
No,
Triangle. Tristan yelling into a microphone, whatever came out.
and guitar.
Mr. Kieran, the other brother.
Mr. Kieran, the other brother.
The good-looking and the well-educated brother.
Yeah, the one the Anslows have hope in.
The one that the Anslow parents are waiting on for their retirement funds.
I was going to say, care home.
The hope.
Yeah, Kieran's now called Hope for the Anslow family.
The future. Yeah, that was good times. It was fun doing band practice and then doing a couple of gigs, and then after the gig you knew that was going to be a shit festival party and walk home and just complete drunk shenanigans.
They were some messy nights though. Do you remember on the walk home we had to walk past that 24-hour shop and we bought that bottle of wine?
I was just about to say
that was like 70 cents and it tasted like vinegar.
All I can remember is just I have this image of Alex with a cigarette and a bottle of wine. This like plastic bottle, just going, throwing up, taking a cigarette, throwing up, taking a cigarette.
Honestly,
Why
was a
cigarette
kid, I
throw
remember
up?
that was outside my school as well.
I know.
We did a gig in your school actually.
Yeah,
We
we done
We
the.
did. Yeah.
That was hilarious.
No, we cancelled because Lewis wasn't well.
No, we
No,
did
we
it.
did a
We did
gig
one in
in
Notre Dame. We
Oh
done
my-
one in the cafeteria.
Of course
Do you remember
we
that?
did. Jesus Christ.
When like 4 people turned up and 2 of those were the ones
It was
that
the
organised the
it was-
event.
It was the open day of my school, and I said we'll play a
Yeah.
song. We'll play a gig in
Yeah.
in the cafeteria. That was weird. That the whole
was-
room was. Do you know why
It was such a bad room for it. That's the thing.
Yeah, the acoustics was terrible.
Yeah.
It worked though. It worked out.
Oh, it worked. And I
Did, like,
must have.
5 songs.
I completely forgot about that gig. I completely forgot, but yeah, it was alright, I guess.
Like what felt cool about that is that after for the next couple months, just going around Pamiers, going to different bars or just going to do different sports and stuff, and I'd have random people turn up and like, oh, you're the guy from Cutting Rope.
Yeah.
Hey, I know you.
I was walking after school. I got someone came up to me and went, "Oh, you're the drummer from Cutting Rope," and I was just like,
Yeah, I did enjoy. No, that was a good feeling. And then we were playing random
Yeah.
gigs every weekend. We're trying to find another gig, and it
Went
was
to
just
Tarascon all the way to Tarascon. Done a gig
Oh, that
there.
was terrible.
That was the worst one. That one was.
that was
No
miles away.
advertisement, no nothing. Even the locals that are in there every single day turn around. We're just like, "There's a band tonight," and
But
then still
even
just
the
turn
bar
around
lady-
and carry on drinking.
But that's France for
even
you.
the one at the bar was like, wait, you playing tonight?
You must have spoken to Joe last week.
Yeah,
Probably.
you didn't tell me anything. Come on.
I think that was Kieran's gig. He organised that
I think
because
so.
he was doing study. Was he not in Tarascon area? Or
He was near Foy.
Foy.
Oh, that's like
It was
wow.
in for.
Wasn't it one of his friends was from Tarascon?
I think
His
so.
friends
Yeah.
were
I remember the
from school,
Germans
yeah.
were there too. The Germans,
Yeah, Germans were there.
Wait, what? No.
the German exchange
Yeah.
because Graham was there and
Graham
his
turned
parents. Yeah,
The German.
Graham turned up.
Yeah,
Julia,
Julia.
And what was her name? The other
it starts
one.
with an I.
What?
India.
No.
India,
India.
Julia and India. Yeah,
Yeah.
the 2 German chicks were there, the exchange students.
It's all right, Lewis. Tristan.
Yeah, me and Alex.
You
remember.
sure? All I can remember being there was Anais and
That and I say.
and what's her friend's name?
That was a different gig. There was a lot of gigs.
No,
Don't
that
worry.
was Tarascon. That was
No.
Tarascon.
And Dorian.
Oh, was
Dorian?
that?
I think
Possibly.
Dorian. I think actually Dorian was there. If I'm not.
Anyway, yeah. So
But-
other
yeah.
random people, yeah. We had like 5 people watching, and everyone else was trying to watch the rugby.
Yeah, exactly.
And this-
Yeah.
Yeah, try playing in a gig when no one wants to listen to you.
Yeah, we still played. We still did it. Fuck them.
We-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them. We didn't get paid though.
We done Battle of the Bands as well. Remember that? Battle of the Bands.
Battle of the
When-
Bands.
Kieran's friends turned up with our faces printed all over t-shirts.
Ah, yeah.
Remember that? It's a shame I didn't get one of those t-shirts. I would've put it up on my wall.
Kieran had a massive following. They were loving Kieran.
Kieran's friends
Yeah.
were right into it. That was brilliant. That was. None of our friends were, but Kieran's was.
But do you remember we were getting like, oh yeah, let's try and get some money, let's get some funding backing behind us. We went to
Yeah,
the,
man.
we went to the MGC, which is like MJC,
MJC, yeah.
which
It's
is
like
like a youth
uh,
YMCA kind of. No, not even.
So
yeah, it's
the
like a youth centre
Maison-
for.
Yeah, it's a youth
Maison de
centre.
Jeune- Yeah, it's a youth centre for music.
It's a youth
and
centre.
Sports and
They do projects with people. So
yeah.
So we had
They
to
got their own,
apply.
like radio station as well.
That's
it.
They
for
got the-
up and coming radio. What they're called? Presenters.
Oxygen
Presenters.
FM is what it's called.
Mhm.
Well, the one in Pamiers anyway.
Yeah.
But we were like, is there any way that they'll say, oh, you can get a grant, you can get some money for investment. I was like, okay,
Get some
great.
equipment. Yeah.
So how much can we get? Oh, up to €700, but you need to put 100 in yourself. And then you got to fill in this massive application. I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's do this. So everything's sorted. We send it through.
And
That's-
that awkward interview.
Oh,
we
the
had.
interview.
That was so weird.
Did we go to
When
Foire for that?
Yeah,
we
yeah.
went to Foire for that. We took the train to Foire, walked, done that, where I just blabbered my mouth off a bit too much like usual.
I was like,
But
Lewis, we need to
we
get
got the
this.
Sharp,
grant.
Lewis,
Alex was like
sharp.
kicking me under the table.
We got the money, and then but probably 2 months later, I moved.
and
back
the
to-
band, and then the band broke up.
the band.
Hey, we got
bought
a nice
the
sound
equipment.
system. Yeah,
we still got
nice
the
sound
sound
system like that.
Still got the sound system. Yeah.
And then I fucked off 2 months
Great
later.
for parties.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They,
sound
they
system's
pretty
brilliant
much
for
just
parties,
funded
yeah.
our partying. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we spent about €1,000 worth of equipment that we never used.
Yep.
Well, we used once.
We used it once.
Twice.
A couple of parties,
bamboo.
yeah.
No, we used it at the
bamboo park.
The bamboo park.
That was another weird one, because it was right next to a lake, drumming away, getting bitten by mosquitoes all over the place.
Yeah. That had quite a few people there, actually. That had quite a few.
That was alright.
I like that. The bamboo park was our last gig, I think.
Yep. We did one more.
We did, but you wasn't in it anymore.
Yeah, and that was shit.
That was so bad. It was a hippie festival, and no one was listening. And it was nothing went right. My drum kit didn't sound good, and it was
all drunk and everything. And we didn't adapt to the songs for you not being in it. We just said, it'll be fine. Go for it anyway.
And it sounded so bad.
It's so bad. There was like blank spots and everything. Yeah. I don't know what we were thinking.
There was a bit when Tristan was just like singing along where you were supposed to come in, Alex, and just went blah blah blah. Blah, blah, where you were supposed to have started singing something. So weird. But we still stayed for the 2-3 days there. That was
because you said you were just pissed or drunk or stoned or whatever drugs you were taking.
The village of sex.
The village of sex.
Literally called sex. Yeah.
Lovely.
Up in the mountains, but yeah. 10 years ago, this summer, we was in Calais, Spain. For our first proper lads' holiday when we were all 18 years old and we could legally drink, although we'd already been drinking by then, but we could legally drink 10 years ago. That's a while.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, 2012.
It was definitely in August, though, I think.
Yeah, we got really drunk. I got my eyebrow pierced.
Yeah.
We met those girls on the beach and convinced them that Tristan was gay.
a lot of 18-year-old shenanigans that you'd expect. Yeah. I mean, this is our first time abroad. You know, everyone knows.
Everyone was the first time together abroad.
Yeah,
the three of us. But it was a good party. It was good.
It was good this week. But what happened? We was all planned, ready to go away, and that Tristan doesn't make it on the first day.
I can't remember why now.
I think he was coming back from the UK or something, and then I can't remember what it was now.
I'm sure you got
that was
car
it. Yeah.
broke down or something.
That was the tea in the park. That was tea in the park.
Well, that was another one.
No, I was coming back from England. Yeah.
He was coming back from England, and just your flight was delayed or something. So me and Alex, just went, fuck it, we're going anyway.
Well, no, you got the date wrong. I think Tristan genuinely.
I can't remember.
No. It was that. Yeah.
So yeah, me and Alex get there. We find our hotel, sort all of our shit out, and
how did we get there again?
My dad drove us.
Oh, that was it.
So Dad drove us all the way down. It was like 3-4 hour drive from where I live, and we turn up, put all of our stuff down, head straight to the pub. And we find this little like tiki bar on the beach. It was 50 cents a pint. We got wankered. And there was an AC/DC Spanish tribute band on stage.
Yeah.
So they're singing along in Spanish. Me and Alex are singing along in English. They're singing along in Spanish. And then all of a sudden, all of the band turns around and they just point us to it and they're just like, come on, come up on stage. Singing AC/DC with them lot shouting in Spanish. Me and Alex so drunk that we forget half the lyrics by that point.
That was... It was, well, we didn't know what to do, really. I was
no idea.
I was just like, come on, Tristan, you better turn it up tomorrow.
I know.
I'm not spending a week with Lewis.
Just me and you. And then me and you had a nice stroll in the moonlight along the beach.
Topless.
Started to speak. Alex is going to every couple of girls that we see. Alex is speaking Spanish. Do you speak English? And then it turns out to be the German girls.
Everyone was German over there.
Well, everyone was German.
It was recommended. The Germans said go to Kaela, so I was like, well, sure, but let's go, and that's how we went.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a good holiday. All the bars. Remember that nightclub with the jacuzzi and the foam pit or something in it? That was cool. Jump in the jacuzzi and get a free shot and
that was good. Like it literally, like our days would literally be like wake up at
1 in the afternoon.
Start watching Dora the Explorer.
Dora the Explorer in Spanish.
Disney Channel in Spanish whilst we sober up a little bit.
Yeah.
And would have would go out towards the beach, stop to have a kebab on the way, go to the beach and just burn for half an hour or something till we decide this is not good. Come back, get drunk. It was already like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Have a
A tart.
Another
tart,
kebab. A raclette.
Oh, that's it.
On the terrace. Yeah, a raclette on the terrace with a couple of beers and just messing around and stuff.
That was brilliant.
Like,
when I opened that beer and cut my lip open, so I had a massive
No.
scab on my lip.
Yeah,
for the
it
rest of
was
the
like,
week.
what's wrong with him? He's like, he's got herpes.
He's got herpes. Cut my
It
lip
looked
on a beer.
Lewis looked like he had herpes. Alex had a Hitler haircut.
Oh, that's right.
I gave you that haircut before we went away.
I trusted Lewis with my hair, and he made me look like Hitler.
You said give me a mohawk, so I gave you a mohawk, and then you went, I don't like that. I went, well, fucking too late. You kept it.
Yeah, that was-
We looked so scuffed. We're like the in-betweeners.
Tristan looked the best out of all of us, to be honest.
Tristan did. In his white shirt that he wore every single
every
day.
day.
He still got it. I hope you bring it back.
The same one. Still.
I wear it for the 12th at your house.
Oh, you're going to wear it on the 12th?
Maybe.
Alright.
We'll see if I can fit in it. That was 10 years ago.
Good bars in Clare. Bora Bora. Still got the t-shirt for that place.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh, I
A
like
couple of the nightclubs, I've still got the bracelets and the bunny ears and whatnot that one of them gave us.
So where-
Wait a minute. What about you, Gay?
What?
Me in that pub next to in that studio where I got my
you said
eyebrows
that.
done when I got
No,
really
no, no.
drunk.
Wait, is it that one? The German bar would get shots with anchovies in it.
So
And he was super
alcoholic
drunk.
of Freuster, it was a shot of
I've heard
vodka
that.
with an anchovy in it. I
But-
went to order 3 and walked back with 4 because I don't speak German.
I just remember you going off to the toilets.
That was it. And you couldn't.
And messaging Alex. I'm
I'm
stuck.
stuck.
I'm
So,
stuck.
I'm drunk in this toilet. I'm getting claustrophobic because it's one of those really small ones. Like both shoulders are touching the walls. There's a sink in front of me. I'm sitting down. My head's in the sink. I feel like I'm going to vomit. Everything's moving around me. The walls feel like they're getting closer and closer in. So I need to get the fuck out of this place. I try the door. Pull the handle, push it forward. It's like, oh, fuck's sake, I can't get open. Lift the latch off, try it again, and it still won't open. It was just me in this really bad drunk state. I managed to text or call Alex. Alex comes over and literally just goes, "Dee," just pokes the door and it opens inwards. The whole time I was trying to push the door. Not once did I try pulling it towards me.
Oh my God.
I felt so bad, and then you two had to drag me home.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Do you remember when we had invited all the German girls back to ours to play Beer Man?
Yeah.
And then the security guard was like,
Kicked us out.
yeah, he's
What the
like,
hell's
"No."
going on here?
Yeah.
It's like us three and like what six German
a
girls.
dream come true.
Yeah.
The thing is, all of the party people were the other side of the town, and the hotel that we were staying in was
It's a family hotel.
It's like
Yeah.
it
it was like
a
full
self-
of families. It was full of families with young children.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that. So
yeah.
there's us like partying, get kicked
Yeah.
up by security.
Yeah, they kicked us out. I was just thinking, that's one thing we never did. We never went to the hotel pool once, which is great.
No, we did once.
the
We did
first
once.
day. There's a video
Yeah, we
of
did
me.
when the girls turned up. When they dropped
Yeah.
all this stuff off, we just chilled around the pool.
Maybe
There's
I
a
would.
video of me going to get the like the.
Yeah, because we were in the girls' balcony and we saw you trying to get the
Oh, that was it with
Yeah.
the
What those
your
pool
flip-flop.
noodles?
There's
The
your pool
flip-flop.
noodles.
because we
Oh,
threw your flip flop by the balcony and threw it to the wall.
That's it.
Yes.
Talk about
That was
Tristan getting
so
bullied.
funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Guys, help! They bully me.
Stop.
Guys, help. Oh, and the beach. You got the sand that comes in, you got the water, and it literally where the sand hits the water, it just dropped. It was really deep. I mean, you two are taller than me, so for me it was deep.
Yeah.
This is just like
I'm just like,
save me. We're looking down. What's up with this guy?
it's just like ankle deep in water. Save me.
Nah, that was.
What a holiday.
It was a good. And do you know what? Do you know what's funny? We never went abroad again.
Never been
Yeah,
abroad again.
that's
Other
true.
than, well, I mean, skiing abroad.
Andorra, but
45 minutes down the road.
We've never done a
That's
lads'
hard to
holiday
be abroad.
again.
No. But this year, 10-year anniversary, we're going back to Calais.
10-year anniversary.
How
10-year
sad.
anniversary, we're going back to the same place.
It's gonna be dead. It's gonna be
It's
so
going to be
bad.
completely different to what we remember.
Nah, I don't. I
Nothing
think
is going to be the same.
you underestimate it because we're going end of May instead of August. But I reckon it'll be busy still.
Maybe,
It
hopefully.
might be.
And if it's not, we'll make it busy.
Yeah. We'll make it. Yeah.
Confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are you going to make it busy?
Wow, that was a big question to ask.
Yeah, well, I couldn't think of any words.
That's too many beers, mate. I'll tell you how. It will be
Please.
busy. It's a holiday destination. It will be busy.
We're going to get there and our hotel is going to be the only thing open.
You forget.
Yeah.
We're not booked a hotel. We're adults now, so we booked an Airbnb.
You bought a tent for us to sleep on the beach.
No, we're closer to the fun and we're closer to the beach, so it should be fine.
But the hotel we stayed at was still open though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I didn't want it.
I know. I'm just saying this.
Oh yeah,
That hotel's
it's
still
called
there.
Miami Parks. If anyone wants to stalk us, but there's I didn't want to go back there because it was actually more expensive than the Airbnb. So
Yeah. But
and it's nice to have your own little place instead of being kicked out by security when you bring too many people back. That's another thing, right? I don't want to get kicked out by security.
no, that was what, second to last night.
Imagine it's the same guy.
Yeah.
He's like, you guys.
To be fair, we
years ago.
got kicked out, but we weren't really causing much fuss.
No, it was just because it
loud.
was full of families with children and that.
Yeah,
so.
it was like, imagine there's 9 of us in this apartment playing card games. I can imagine there was a bit
On
of
the
shouting
balcony,
going on.
drinking and shouting. And,
How dare you?
You know how it
you?
goes with card games.
So
Gets
that,
intense.
yeah. And do you remember the end of the holiday? Alex is going, no, we're here for 8 days. It's just like, what? 8 days? Like, that's strange.
Yeah, we
So-
move out. We check out on Sunday. Don't worry.
What we think is our second to last night, we think, right, we're going to go to a nightclub. We're going to go and just have one last good night out. The next morning, we go to a nightclub and drinking all night. Like, the next morning, we get woken up at whatever time in the morning. Housekeepings. They're just like, why are you still here? Why
I just
are you not still
remember hearing
here?
the knocking and thinking like, oh, Lewis is outside or something. Outside. So I walk up to the door in my pants, it's just like naked practically, and just like, hello? There's this little like Spanish lady. He's like,
We're supposed to be out already, and Alex said we still have a day left.
yeah, I close the door, and go, Alex.
And I looked at the documents. I was like, "Fuck! We're supposed to go out now, not tomorrow."
We had planned no route home. Well, the original plan was to get a train home.
The train home. Yeah.
But because of our panic in the morning, I rang my dad up. Can you come pick us up?
And you
So he
didn't tell him that.
drove.
No, you said one rule: do not get anything pierced on your face.
So I've got 3 rules from my dad. It
that's
was no visible tattoos, no piercings on your face, and don't smoke. Guess how many of the 3 rules I've broken?
Oh, how many?
All 3.
Your fat your webble.
So go on, say.
So my dad already in a bit of a pissed off mood because he thinks that we've still got an extra day there. So he's just like, right, I've got to drive 3 hours now with no notice.
Well, 6
Drives
hours.
down to us. Takes the 3 hours to drive to us, and we're sort of hungover. We've had a kebab. We've been on the beach in the morning waiting for him. He turns up, and I can't remember why I bought this big sombrero, a proper big old red sombrero, massive thing.
You gotta buy a sombrero when you're in Spain.
Of course you do.
That's Mexico though, not Spain.
Yeah, but it's you,
my
look.
dad, my dad turns up and I'm just like got this hat on down to here, and I'm just like, "Hi, Dad," and instantly he goes, "What have you done?" And I was like, "What are you on about? Nothing." And he's just like, "What are you hiding?" I lift my hat off. There's my 3 eyebrow piercings. He goes absolute ape shit at me. And then he goes on to saying, "Not only have I just driven 3 hours to come and get you when I wasn't supposed to, you've gone and fucking done that to your face."
Tris and I were just like, "Oop."
You two were just stood back and like, shit.
and Lloyd back.
That was
in the
funny,
back seat. Me and Alex like look at each other like, oh, this is so awkward.
My
You
dad,
just having an
that was
argument.
not a happy drive home.
I remember.
Yeah,
do you know what? It was such a nice drive home for me personally because I remember seeing the beautiful landscape and we were listening to a 9 Inch Nails album and
Yep.
Eminem.
And you had no one shouting at you. What I
And
did.
no one. Tris and I were just having a time of our life in the back, where you're just like,
Getting absolutely crapped on by my dad
because you're
putting my
waiting,
eyebrow down.
your nan, your mum, everyone else.
Yep. Oh man, what a holiday.
What a great time to live, eh?
That was good old time. So yeah, going back this year, What shit am I going to get up to this time?
Well, mate, there's no
I reckon
for those things on your body.
I will get some fit. We'll make a little vlog out of it.
Make a little
something.
vlog.
Yeah,
I'm going to
definitely.
come back with like an extra ear or something on like
Yes.
the side of my
On
forehead.
your-
Not even centered off to the side. God. I hope Bora Bora and all that still. Bora Bora was a good little pub. That was a cocktail
We're
bar,
gonna
wasn't
feel so old though.
it? Everyone's going to be like 18,
But that's the
19.
point,
They're
right?
going to be like,
We're gonna feel old, but we'll be like, we know what you've been through.
They won't give a shit.
they don't give a shit.
They'll be like, "Get my way, Grandpa."
It won't be that bad. No, we got better dancing moves. Like dad dancing is the killer one right now.
Have we? Have we?
We'll get all of that. We'll
God.
get all of that. I missed the dad. Do you remember the limousines that were just randomly turning up to
Yeah,
this club?
they
for
came
the
and stopped in
nightclubs.
front of us. Yeah,
Yeah.
they stopped in front of us, picked up all the
girls.
Germans we were with, and then just left us.
Yeah, they left us.
And we had to walk to it. Walk to the
Girls only.
nightclub.
Girls only get a limo. Okay.
Exactly. What
Oh.
shit we had to go through. But anyways, what else is happening, Tristan?
Events-wise for TB,
Yeah.
all right. So next Friday,
Smooth.
smooth. Next Friday, we are organising a Minecraft Hunger Games competition.
You need to put a date because you don't know when I'm going to release this.
Next Friday would be the 4th.
4th of March.
4th of March.
Okay.
4th of March, in the evening, we're going to do a Hunger Games Minecraft tournament. We're going to have probably 4 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, see who wins. Be funny. Be recording it and probably put a video on the main channel. The main
Tristan or
YouTube channel.
Nanya's probably going to win.
I'm not playing. I'm recording.
Yeah, Tristan's not playing.
I'm spectating.
Yeah, he's spectating.
Spectator.
Spectating.
So just to give a bit of perspective, this will be our very first like kind of organised tournament. So,
Yeah. Yeah, your first tournament.
Yeah.
Cool.
Survival of the fittest.
First
we could
of
definitely
many
make a
for
few
this
more.
year?
Yeah, that's just about to say. We're definitely going to have a few more tournaments this year.
Oh yeah,
But not on
we need to-
Minecraft though. Over different games. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like at the moment, a big game that everyone's playing right now is Lost Ark,
Lost Ark.
and we could do 1v1s on that.
We're going to chuck obviously a League one in there somewhere, and
Yeah.
Rust will be a good one.
Oh, that's another way. Next month, I'm opening up a Rust TB server, and it's going to be open to anyone who wants to join. That's on the Discord. Even if you're not officially part of TB, if you want to come and join us on Rust, so to be more of a casual gaming Rust server, join the Discord. There'll be links, and we'll send you the IP address, and you can join us.
Cool.
It'll be fun.
Looking
think-
forward to that.
Things happening, guys. We're just as we said, we're trying to get things organised. So it has been we've been busy. So
Been busy. I've been on holiday, COVID, and
not a lot of routine, but we're trying to get things more in a synchronized way. But yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, next Friday, 4th of March, please. I don't know when I'll release this, but probably over the weekend at some point. But yeah, let us know if you're interested, so we can gauge numbers and get some teams. There's no teams, are there?
No teams. It's all
teams.
everyone for themselves.
just Hunger Games.
Free for all.
Free for all.
Okay, sounds good. I'm actually looking forward to that. I think that'd be quite
That'd
funny.
be cool. That'd be cool.
Okay. Have you guys got anything
Lovely.
else to put in there, or?
Right.
Oh, random fact.
Random fact.
Oh, here we go.
I've been waiting for this.
Go on then.
So, a weird one this time. You remember last time it was the old snail thing?
Yeah.
You know, snails can sleep for 3 years. This one, the
Nap
wood
for 3
frog.
years.
The wood frog can hold its urine up to 8 months.
The wood frog can hold its
Imagine
urine.
not going for a wee for 8 months.
I really wish you asked this earlier, mate,
Ima-
because
ima-
now I'm thinking.
Imagine the pleasure though when you do go after 8 months.
Oh, imagine the jet coming out like a power washer.
Is there any documentation of this?
Yeah, seriously, I got it in front of me.
What? A wood frog actually peeing?
No, not of it peeing, but I've got all the information in that and a photo of a wood frog.
But I want to see one peeing, otherwise there's no point.
I'll try and find a video for you of a wood frog peeing for some 8 months.
But why did they hold their wee for 8 months?
So the wood frog is common in Alaska, and it gets very cold in the winter. So
it's
they actually
hibernation.
it's a hibernation thing. They actually use their urine as a heat circulation system in their body.
Oh, okay. I
So
thought
it's
they were
not just
cold-blooded
it's
anyway.
not just who can hold it in the longest. It is for a purpose. I'm going
Okay.
8 months straight.
Fair enough. Well, thank you for that random.
You are
fact.
absolute welcome. I'll think of a better one for next time.
Amazing. Well, has anyone else got anything to add to that?
If anyone wants to create a jingle for Lewis's random facts,
Yeah.
please do.
Random facts.
Lewis random facts. And then another
Please.
one at the end.
Please.
You were watching Lewis's random facts.
All right. Well, if there's nothing else to talk about, well, I think we can wrap up here.
Sounds
and,
good.
Yeah, as always, links in the description to our
Links to
Discord.
the Discord.
Let's not wait too long before we do another one.
Yeah, let's not
Yeah.
wait. We're trying to keep these more frequent.
Get it a bit
We're
more
sorry.
snappier next time.
Yeah, but we're trying to get things in the right shape. And
Lovely.
We'll get there. Anyways, guys,
It was lovely talking to you.
good catch up, and until the next episode,
Have a good one.
have a good
Yeah.
weekend, guys.
Fun.
Bye.